Anthony Geary was an American actor whose career spanned more than 4 decades, earning him legendary status in daytime television. He began acting in episodic television before transitioning into soap operas, first appearing on Bright Promise and later The Young and the Restless. His defining role came in 1978 when he joined General Hospital as Luke Spencer, a performance that earned him a record 8 Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor. Beyond daytime television, Geary appeared in films such as UHF, Johnny Got His Gun, and Scorchers. He also made memorable guest appearances on series including All in the Family, Room 222, The Mod Squad, and Barnaby Jones. Anthony Geary passed away at 78 due to complications following a scheduled surgical procedure performed days earlier in Amsterdam.
Françoise Brion was a French actress whose prolific career spanned more than 5 decades and included over 75 film and television productions. She began acting in the mid-1950s and quickly gained attention for her refined screen presence and emotionally complex performances. Her breakthrough came with Claude Chabrol's Le Beau Serge in 1958, a foundational film of the French New Wave movement. Brion's performance played a key role in the film's critical success and established her as one of the leading actresses of her generation. Throughout her career, she was often cast in psychological and dramatic roles, portraying deeply nuanced characters. Françoise Brion passed away at the age of 92. No official cause of death was announced.
Gil Gerard was an American actor best remembered for his iconic portrayal of Captain William Buck Rogers in the science fiction television series Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. Before achieving fame, Gerard studied at a Marian seminary in Illinois and gained early stage experience performing in theater productions such as The Music Man. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, he built a prolific career in television commercials, appearing in nearly 400 ads and serving as a spokesperson for the Ford Motor Company. Gerard later transitioned into acting roles in film and television, including Some of My Best Friends Are and Man on a Swing, before landing a major role on the daytime drama The Doctors. Beyond acting, he hosted the reality series Code 3, highlighting the work of firefighters across the United States. Gil Gerard passed away at 82 following an aggressive form of cancer.
Humphrey Burton was a distinguished English television presenter and broadcaster, renowned for his dedication to classical music and the arts. His career spanned decades and included work as a director, producer, lecturer, impresario, and biographer of celebrated musicians. After serving in the Royal Corps of Signals, Burton studied music and history at Cambridge University. He joined BBC Television in 1951, becoming a key figure on the influential arts program Monitor, where he worked alongside future legends such as Ken Russell. In 1962, Burton became editor of the program, shaping its creative direction. In recognition of his lifelong service to culture and broadcasting, he was knighted in the 2020 New Year Honors. Sir Humphrey Burton passed away at the age of 94. His cause of death was not disclosed. Joe Ely was a legendary American musician whose work helped define the progressive country movement that emerged from Austin, Texas in the 1970s. A gifted singer, songwriter, and guitarist, Ely blended traditional country sounds with rock, folk, and Tex-Mex influences, creating a style that was both rooted and rebellious. He launched his solo career in 1977 with his self-titled debut album, followed by Honky Tonk Masquerade in 1978, releases that earned him acclaim for both his songwriting and electrifying live performances. Across the 1980s and 1990s, Ely continued to evolve musically, recording albums that explored acoustic folk, border music, and roots rock. He frequently collaborated with other major artists, including Bruce Springsteen, who co-wrote songs with him, and regularly reunited with fellow Flatlanders members for tours and recordings.
Joe Ely passed away at the age of 78 after complications related to Parkinson's disease, dementia, and pneumonia.
Mike Shaw was an American professional wrestler, best known for competing under the ring name Solomon Grundy. He began his wrestling career in 1987 and quickly established himself as a powerful and intimidating presence in the ring. Shaw competed internationally, including appearances in World Championship Wrestling and wrestling circuits in Puerto Rico. He achieved notable success in U.S. promotions, capturing multiple tag team championships, including the Texas Championship Wrestling Tag Team title and the Mid-South Tag Team Championship alongside Scott Steiner. Known for his physicality and adaptability across wrestling styles, Shaw earned respect throughout the industry. Mike Shaw passed away at the age of 64 after suffering a massive heart attack.
Norman Podhoretz was an influential American magazine editor, author, and conservative political commentator whose ideas shaped decades of political and cultural debate. He was closely associated with Commentary magazine, joining its editorial team before becoming editor-in-chief in 1960, a role he held for 35 years. Under his leadership, the magazine became a major voice in American conservative thought. Podhoretz described his ideology as paleo-conservative, emphasizing long-held beliefs about culture, nationalism, and foreign policy. In 1963, he authored the controversial essay My Negro Problem and Ours, advocating for racial integration and a colorblind society. He later served as a senior foreign policy advisor during Rudy Giuliani's 2008 presidential campaign and received the Guardian of Zion Award from Bar-Ilan University. Norman Podhoretz died at the age of 95 due to pneumonia. Rosa von Praunheim was a groundbreaking German filmmaker, author, producer, and professor whose work made him a central figure in queer cinema and activism. A pioneer of the modern LGBTQ+ movement in West Germany and Switzerland, he used film as a platform to challenge social norms and advocate for visibility and equality. Emerging in the mid-1960s as part of New German cinema, von Praunheim gained recognition for experimental and provocative works such as Sisters of the Revolution and Samuel Beckett. His films often featured bold, camp aesthetics, strong female characters, and openly queer themes, with appearances by cultural icons, including Keith Haring and Warhol superstars. He was also an early advocate for AIDS awareness. Rosa von Praunheim passed away at 83. His cause of death was not publicly released.